In my presentations, in my workshops, in public speaking events, even keynote speaking events, there's always that situation where I work towards educating someone, getting them familiar with the way that the brain actually works, how it works. Being a master at understanding a person, it's simple. I just bring anyone in and then drop them. Once they drop them through certain fundamentals, certain filters, I know exactly what the root cause is. Shift the root cause, lift them back up through these filters, and there's the solution. There is the answer. Now, what I'm going to show you right now is a metaphor, okay, based on the stock market. There's a lot of professionals out there, okay, a lot in my industry, in the self-development, self-improvement. There's some incredible hypnotherapists, NLP practitioners, counselors, psychologists, all literally burning out because they don't know how to manage emotions. Simple, isn't it? If you've got to manage emotions, this is how it would look. Imagine the stock market. Okay. Let's just say this is where it was 20 years ago. That's where it is today. So you would think, for some reason the camera is not wanting to focus. There we go. Thank you. So imagine that's today, that was 20 years ago. If you look at it, you would think, wow, that's incredible. If you look at that and you go, yeah, that is exactly what I want. Now, if you knew that in 20 years' time, 10 years' time, 5 years' time, 3 years' time, exactly what's going to happen, what would you do? You'd invest more here, wouldn't you? Then you'd invest more here. Then you'd invest more here. And just keep putting more into it so it became bigger, wouldn't you? Obviously. But let's just remove that for a moment. Actually, I'll just redraw that. Okay, now consider this stock market on a weekly basis. So, you have a good day. You have a bad day. You have a great day. Average day. Bad day. Good day. It happens, correct? 1 day, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. If you're an entrepreneur, let's just add another one, 6, 7. Okay? Now, think about it. Your week is going like that, correct? Opposite to where you think you want to go. But this is where a lot of people burn out. This is where we need to get you refocused to change your life. How we do this is quite simple. There's an incredible position that happens within the brain. When you start having a day that's a bit average, what happens at about 50% of that drop? It's quite amazing. What happens at that point of time is the brain just goes, explodes and goes, right, here we go again. It's going to go back to past emotions, past negative situations. It goes, let me try and push through it. The more you try and push through it, the more frustration you experience, the more negative. It's like when you want to avoid a traffic jam, the more you take these shortcuts, you actually find yourself going back even further. So this is a position I like to call almost like a walk-away position. When you get to this point, walk away. Walk away. Go and have a meeting at a coffee shop. Go and drive to the beach. Go and sit on the beach. Go somewhere, remove yourself and change the state in your mind. Because when you do that, guess what? You don't have to fight yourself going through that. Look at the time and the energy needed for recovery. Okay? When you go away and change your state, two things happen, because if you persist and you push through and you're doing proposals, or even as an elite athlete, if you are training at this level, it's training your muscle memory. So next time you step out, you're going to be performing at a low level. Walk away. Only go to training when you are on fire. Simple, isn't it? Because that's what you're going to be teaching your muscles. So entrepreneurs, business people, go and have a meeting with friends. Go and have a coffee. Go to a place. Now I've got a place that I drive to. It takes about an hour to get there, on the water, beautiful boats. Sit there with a coffee or a beer, depending on what time of the day. And I know in 15 minutes I'm totally reset, refocused, ready to go. That's what happens. Because look at the negative that you get. Look at how much work is needed to get back to an even path. If I just simply walk away, okay, look at that growth that I would have got on top of that. I'd be up here. So think about that. Now, what I'll show you is every negative. Okay, so this is now, I'll show you with a red pen. If we, now, this is the new path. If you start having a day that's not working well, walk away. Okay, see that growth there? We add that to there. Okay, that drop there, that's going to be halved. Okay, so we do go backwards a bit, that's all right. See that drop there? It's going to be halved. So about that much again, there. See that growth there? Okay, there. So the drop there? There. Now, look at your wick. See the difference? Look at that versus this. And when you think long term, this is what I teach people, is think about the end result. Trust the end result, because all these ups and downs are challenges, they're experiences. Okay? Because you might look at this overall, see that week, see this week, you might have had a bit of a blip. Okay, in the overall scheme of things, does it matter? No. You can be sitting on the back of your boat, having a cocktail, having your feet up, laughing at this one, thinking, actually probably wouldn't even think about it. But your stock market, it's going to be more like this. Okay? But what happens? When you get to that point, is it worth it? Absolutely. What happens if you walked away at this position with, it's all too hard? So consider your life like the stock market. Invest, invest, invest in yourself every day. Think long term. Aim big. Invest. It's like planting a seed. And I'll get to that shortly. Take care.